What's up?
Hey guys, what's up?
How are you doing today, Emily?
I'm doing good. How are you, Jamil?
Really good, really good. Excited for comping houses.
I am. I'm excited. I'm here. I'm ready to learn, taking all this knowledge.
Dope. How's your weekend been?
It's been good. How about you?
Excellent. Can't complain. Loving life. Been working like a dog, but yo, what's up? What's up? But I'm loving everything. Everything is fun. You know, if you're not challenged on a day-to-day basis, then you're kind of doing it wrong, I think, right?
Exactly. I think it's easy for you because you're doing what you love.
Fair.
I know. I often wonder, I'm like, I don't know how he does it. And then I'm like, but he loves what he's doing. He's enjoying it. So
True story.
you're doing something right.
Thank you. Welcome to Straight Outta Compin, guys. You know the drill. This is a show where we will comp your deal. In fact, Emily went ahead and created a website for you guys. Emily, would you do us a favor and can you share that in the chat, the address?
Okay. Yeah, it's runmycomp.com.
All right, guys. So www.runmycomp.com. So not today, because today we've got your addresses in the chat, and you can still bring your addresses in the chat, and we'll comp them. But if you really want to make sure that you get your house comped on the show, submit it to runmycomp.com, right? And we will look at it and make sure that it's a deal that we can comp. First off, it's not like multifamily or something that won't work. And then that way we might be able to do more in the hour that we have. So www.runmycomp.com, submit the address, and away we go. We've got about 35-ish so people, probably hit about 100, but I don't want to waste too much time yipping and yapping. Let's get to Compin and Compin.
All righty. Should we clarify, Jamil, like what comps we can comp, what comps we can't comp?
Yep. Yeah. So guys, I like to comp single family houses. I will comp small multifamily like duplexes, fourplexes, triplexes. Here's the thing though. If it's a duplex, triplex, fourplex, make sure you have the rents. Make sure you bring us the rents. I can't comp it without the rent. I need to know what the gross rents are going to be in order to give you an idea of what that should be valued at. So bring the rents with you. And I can't comp commercial, right? Commercial is I can comp commercial, but I can't do it on this show because it's a very involved process and requires all kinds of detail and information. What type of lease is it going to be? What are the tenants' style? Is it an anchor tenant, non-anchor tenant? Like, there's just so much that goes into commercial. It would break your brain, and it's beyond the scope of this YouTube show. So, with all that said, let's get to comping. You got a house for us?
I do. One thing I've heard a lot of people, or I've read a lot of people comment about lots. How do you feel about lots?
So I can comp a lot for sure. Like a vacant lot is very compable. In fact, the way that I typically do it is I look at what is nearby, and usually if it's like an interior infill lot, you can go up to 33% of what the new build would be worth. And if it's on the outskirts or an in like suburb lot, you're at about 20 to 25% of what the new build construction would sell for. So absolutely happy to comp lots for you guys if you have them. So bring them along. But it can't be an APN. It needs to have a legal address. So if you have a parcel number, it's not going to work. I need to be able to pull it up via address. So to caveat with respect to what I can and can't do with the tools I've got.
Awesome.
Cool.
We already got 2 people using the website. That's awesome.
Hey, we got traffic, guys. That website's about to blow up. Look out, Google.
All righty. I'm ready when you are, sir.
Hey, is that the Brent Moreno? That's cool, man. I know Brent. Good to meet you. Good to see you on the show here, bro. All right. Away we go.
All righty. We're starting out in Georgia.
All right. Hit me with the address.
Okay, 2261 Piedmont Forest Drive. Piedmont Forest Drive.
Got it. Marietta? Very good. We have a 1981 built, 1544 square foot, 4-bed, 3-bath in Marietta, Georgia. It is showing as a 1-story. However, this does not look like a 1-story house. This looks like a 2-story house. So the picture shows us a 2-story. Batch thinks it's a 1-story. I'm going to say the picture is probably right. What else do we know here? It is on a 0.3 acre lot, so 13,000 square foot lot. And beyond that, Batch thinks it's worth around 305,000. Let's see what it is.
Oh, wow. They are blowing up Run My Comp.
Oh, dope.
Yes, I love it.
So cool. Awesome. All right. So here's our subject property. What do we have here? We got an 81 built, same here. Oh, this is only about 100 square feet larger. So we've got a comp now at 307. That looks to be the highest that I've seen here. We've got an active at 315, and it's a 2,000 square foot house. And it even looks like it could be, let's see the condition, fully remodeled 2,000 square footer. So I think we are absolutely set at 305 as a, let's see what this active is or this pending is. And here we got a 2,000 square footer that's pending at, and also very nicely remodeled. So this 307 here is about as high as you could possibly get. I think just adjusting for our square footage differential, we're probably at about a 285. So I'm going to call it a 285 ARV, 285. Now, in this part of Georgia, Marietta is very popular. You probably want to be at about a 60 to 65% when you're offering sellers a number. So if we've got a 285 and you're at 65% of that, offer them 185, 190.
Awesome.
Cool. On we go.
All righty. 2061 Rock Haven Drive. That's
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to answer this question for Najir Watson. No, the website, it won't do comps for you, but you can submit your address for next week's show on there. Because we've had just people say, hey, man, I came to the show, I watched, I stayed the whole hour, and my address didn't get comped, and I waited and waited. And then some guy came in and spammed in the comments and put in his address like 90 times, and you picked him, and what's up with that? So now we want to just be respectful about like how serious and like how when you get your comp in. So submit your address to runmycomp.com, and then what we will do is just like we'll just know when you submitted it. So for next week's show, the sooner you submit it, the more likely you're going to get your address comped on the show. So just a way to really determine and make sure that we're not going to get that you're going to get your address comp. That's all. I just want to get real fair about it, because I understand when people say that they show up and then they get missed out. They get like passed over, and I'm not trying to have that for anybody. So that's it. That's the purpose of it, Najir. All right, on we go.
Awesome. 2061 Rockhaven Drive.
Rockhaven.
Yeah.
In Decatur?
Yeah.
Decatur.
Are we echoing, Jamil?
I don't hear one. Do you hear one?
Somebody just commented that we're echoing a lot.
I'm not seeing it. Maybe if anyone else is hearing an echo, let us know. So we got a 1955 built, 1329 square foot, 3-bed, 1-bath. Batch thinks it's worth $202,000. And this one is a single family house sitting on a 13,000 square foot lot. Let's see what it's worth. If you notice, Batch has been populating with a lot more solds than we've seen in the past. We've been tirelessly working on improving the data and what we get. So just super thankful for the family over there that are working to help us get this done. So we got a 1329 square foot, 255 build. What do we got here? Here is a 1950 built, 1515 square footer, so a little larger than ours. It sold for $250. Okay, that gives us some data point. Tells us we might be a little shy of $250. But what else do we got here? Ooh, look at that, 51 built. Oh, that must be a significant remodel. Let's look around over here, and I'm wondering why we're not pulling anything like right close to the property. So I'll probably just check. I do like this comp though. 267 over here at a 3-1, 1038 square footer. So that could put us up past 300. So I'm loving that. What else do we got? 1292 square footer from 19, and that sold at 310. So let's just double check here on Zillow. Can you see the incognito screen here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. And Emily, if you would read the address out to me one more time.
Yeah, so it's 2061 Rockhaven Drive.
And guys, if you would, I know I'm a little crazy because I'm out here working on a Saturday, but just give Emily some love for the fact that she's like got other shit she could be doing on a Saturday, but instead she's here hanging out, spending time, just trying to be a useful person in your lives, right? I think all of us owe her a little bit of gratitude, myself included. So Emily, just thank you for doing that. You're pretty dope.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Okay, so this 329 is 1648, so a little larger, but I think my number was right. 310, baby. I'm not gonna deviate from that. We're seeing it. We're right there. 315, 1406. Boom, super remodel. And we're a little bit smaller than that, so 310. 310. Man, don't you just love it when a good plan comes together?
Oh yeah.
Oh, where'd it go? I'm like, I lost my screen.
No.
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. What's next?
All righty, we're going to Texas.
Okay, go ahead.
5903 Highland Hills Drive. And that's in Austin.
5903 Highland Hills Drive, Austin, Texas. Here we've got a 1959 built, 2,024 square foot, 4-bed, 1-bath. This one is estimated to be worth $745,000. That makes sense to me because Austin is crazy expensive. They tried to list it in 2019 for $850 and it expired, meaning that they were just way overpriced at that point. What else do we know about it? This is a single-story house sitting on a near 12,000 square foot lot. Let's see what it be worth. So we had a 79 build, so I don't like that. It's a little bit too new for us, so let's keep looking. What do we have here? 743. 1980, still newer, not loving that. What's this? 615, another 83 build. Here we got a 57 build. That's from 2019, so that's old. What's over here? 56 build, 1826. Sold at 605. That pushes us up over 600. What's this? 638. 67 build, so a little better, but it's much larger than ours. And that sold for 638. So that puts me at about 615. What's over here? Or 600. Here we got a 68 build, 28, again, too large. Let's keep popping here. Let's keep popping. Something will show itself. Show your face, comp. Here's a 62 build. 20, again, too large, way too large for us to use, but that does tell us we're about 610. So I don't want to get too far out here. What's this? 615. 79 build, 24 square footer at 615. So here's the problem with this comp. 20 years newer than ours. 20 years newer. However, it's on the money when it comes to square footage. Now, as you guys know, I don't like to use houses for comps that are more than 10 years apart from our subject house in terms of build. But look, I'm looking around here and I can't find anything that's like really in our date point that's not super old, right? So I think we are a 615 house. I think we are a 615 house, and even though the evidence is showing us that there's not a lot of properties that are in the 59 build, I still think we are same build generation as the houses built in the 70s. So I'm going to call it there, 615 ARV for 5903 Highland Hills Drive in Austin, Texas.
Awesome.
On we go.
All righty. 1937 Palm Avenue in National City, California.
1937 Palm Ave, National City, Cali.
I have never heard of National City.
Neither have I.
Where is it?
No idea.
California, but where?
Weird, right?
Yeah, very interesting.
That's an interesting looking property too. So
it looks nice.
It looks really nice. It looks very retail.
Right?
We don't know year built. We don't know square feet. It's a 4-bed, 4-bath. Number of units, 1.
Oh, he put in the comment, this is a new build.
New build house. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why we're comping a new build, but I'll take a look.
Oh, he said it's in San Diego.
Okay.
I think it's near the border with Mexico.
Okay.
Well, now we know.
Here's another thing. This was listed in February and expired at $800K. So we know 800 is not happening. It's they can't get that. Let's see what else we can find around here.
Oh, he said this is a new build, unfinished. Contractor ran out of money.
Understood. Okay. So he wants to know what could it be worth once it's finished.
I believe so.
I'm gonna just go to Zillow because Batch is not populating anything for me here. So let's see what we got. So I think this is our subject here. Zillow's estimating it to be worth about $768. What do we got here? 4-bed, 3-bath, sold in 19 for $815. When was the build of this? 2006, so new-ish. Highest sale in the area was that 815. Highest sale. And I'm going to say that's probably going to be what you can, what's this over here? Hold on a second. Multifamily, so that's not going to work. So that's still the highest sale. So that, nope, what is this? Also multifamily. So this 815, that's our benchmark. Now you have a property that's unfinished. So I don't know what level of unfinished it is. But if this property is worth 800, 815, say, when it's fixed, I'm going to imagine it's going to need everything inside. So if I'm you, I'm not offering them any more than like 600 for that house.
All righty.
Cool. What's next?
All righty. 440.
Oh, Natalie said, sometimes with new builds, they post the price without having it done, so it can expire without being built or completed. Absolutely, Natalie. That is totally true. I've seen that as well. So yeah, that could be it. It sounds to me like the contract, like Bobby M is saying the contractor ran out of money. So I imagine that's more than likely the situation, but Natalie, fantastic point. Anything else in here I need to hit on? Also, guys, if you are not noticing, there is a ton of awesome people in the chat. So let us know what market you're in. Tell us where you are so that you can squad up with people and do deals with folks that are tuning into this show. Wholesale hotline, this straight out of Compin. These are opportunities where you can really this is literally a networking event in the comments, no joke. So squad up with people, let them know where you are and do deals. I'm all for that. I love that. So yeah, and also hit the like button if you would for us, because it helps our algorithm. That's just like a selfish ask, since nobody pays me for this. If you guys wanted to know also what I'm using to comp, I'm using batchleads.io. Emily, if you would put that in the description, that would be super dope. You can use my code and you'll get a little discount. And it also, every time you sign up, I'm able to buy Emily lunch. So far, she hasn't eaten a lot, so you guys can see. I'm kidding. Anyways, let's keep going. What's next?
Oh boy. Okay, this is a really long house number, but okay, 2522512.
Wow. Okay.
That's really long, right? Okay, South Church Street, and that's in Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Are you sure the guy wasn't having a seizure when he wrote this? 2522512 South Church. What?
South Church Street, and that's
Okay.
in Rocky Mount.
I mean, this is not popping up. I think something was happening when he was typing.
Right? Okay.
I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try this in Zillow just to make sure I'm not missing something.
I know. I'm honestly, I'm really glad that it wasn't just me.
Yeah, no such address exists. Sorry, guys. Hey, if you want us to comp your house on Church Street, just double check your address, and would love to do that for you.
Yeah, just resend the correct address. Okay, I have another one for you when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, 1313 Breezewood Drive. Breeze, Breezewood.
Homestead, Pennsylvania.
Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I think he said lot. So,
That long address is a building lot.
no, the one that we just typed in, the 1313.
Okay, it's a lot. Got it. Cool. Thanks for letting us know that it's a lot. It is a 1.3 acre lot, so 57,000 square foot. If you wanted to know, and I learned this from my good friend Ty the Flip Man, how big an acre is. If you ever wanted to get like a mental or visual picture of how big an acre is a football field without the end zones. A football field without the end zones. That is how large 1 acre is. Batch thinks this is worth $63,900. Let's check it out.
That's a good reference.
Pretty neat, right? When he taught me that, I was like, oh, I totally never knew that, but now I'll never forget it.
Yeah, me either.
So here's our subject. So it looks like lots have been moving over here, and we can actually look at what sold lots are moving for just here based off of sale prices. So we got a 50,000, 67,000. Let's check the details of that one. Why did this one sell for a little bit more? So it's also an acre. Why did this one get 75? Let's look at that. Was it like oh, it's 2 acres. That's why that got 75. So it looks like an acre is selling for 50 and 2 acres for 75. What's this one over here? Let's just see why this sold for 122. I bet you it's like 5 acres. Nope. Why would it sell for 122? We don't have an actual sale at 122. This one canceled at 55. It looks like they might have gotten some financing here. So they probably got a construction loan, and this 122 is their first draw of their construction loan. So that's why that's skewing the data there. So guys, make sure you don't look at this and be like, that's what a lot sold for. No, that was a mortgage. That's a construction loan. So I'm going to call the ARV. I'm going to call this property. I'm going to say that you should buy this for around 50 grand because that's what the evidence is showing us. 50,000. Now, what are they selling for when they build? Let's see. See if we can find some evidence of what these things are worth when they're done. Here's a house. Looks like they were building. We don't know the size or anything, but there's a 310 sale there, so that's great. We got here a 218. Also don't know its square footage. Not a lot of detail, guys. They're once these houses are getting built, they're not populating with the information with respect to how big the homes are once they're done. But you should be trying to get that house for 50,000, that lot for 50,000 or less, just based off of the sales that are nearby. On we go.
Awesome. Okay, so we got the correct house number.
Okay, cool.
So it's 2512. I'm going to scroll up and find the rest. Okay, so 2512 South Church Street, and that's in Rocky Mount.
Well, I thought that makes like something was going on.
I just can't. Okay, can you just please explain what happened?
Right? It's like got excited. He's like, yeah, all the buttons.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm pressing.
Oh, he's driving.
Oh.
So he was pulling a Jamil.
Yeah, that guys. Shh, Emily, don't tell people I do shit like that.
You told them yourself on your
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah, okay, fine. That's true. I do. I'm a bad example, guys. Don't do what I do. Just listen to what I say. How's that?
Thank God for our subconscious mind. No.
Yeah. 100%. I'd be dead, and so would so many other people.
Yeah.
All right. Here we have a 1908 built, 1150 square foot, 3-bed, 1-bath house. Batch thinks it has a value of $32,500. Sitting on a 7841 square foot lot. Let's see what it be. Guys, if you are like, man, I just wish I could do this on my own, so I'm not going to rely on dumb Jamil every week to comp a house. I'd love for that too. Honestly, the best way to get good at this stuff is reps. So follow along. Get the batch leads tool and watch this offline. Watch this when I'm not live and just write these addresses down and see if you can get to the same conclusion as me. And then think through what I'm talking about and like say, hey, I think I get it. I think I see what he's doing here. I see why. You know? Here we got a 1910. Ooh, baby. 25.5. Got another one. 25. Looks like there's a commonality here. The numbers are 25.
25.
Here we got an 18. So we see sales at 18, we see sales at 25. If I'm you, we got a pending at 25. So, you know, you want to be buying that thing at 10 grand. Right? You see here, there's a sale at 8. You know, 8,000, 10 grand at the highest. Try to buy it for 8.7. That's the number. That's where you want to buy it as a wholesaler. This is where you're going to sell it retail. 25, 26. On we go.
On we go, he said. 5737 Baltimore Avenue in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This one is active. Ooh, my gosh. So here we have a 140. We have batch thinking it's worth 144,000. It's a 1925 build, 1410 square footer, total piece of poop. complete piece of poop. Great. That's what we buy, right? It's a 2-story brick masonry construction, sitting on a 1,400 square foot lot. Basically, the lot is as big as the property. Active on the MLS since December of 2020, guys. Active at 150,000. So first things first, the seller is out of their effing mind. This is the hottest market in the history of the United States. No property should be sitting on the market since December 15th of 2020 and still be available. So that tells you right there, 150 grand is like, if we're on Earth, 150 grand is Pluto. But let's see what it should be worth. Lots of actives. Jeez. Here we got a 96, a 25 built, Much smaller though. Let's keep looking. Here we got an 80 at. So we know we're there's some sales at in the 90s. What's this? Some actives. This one's been active since April. It's, livable at 190. Any other good sales here? We have a 53 sell at 1164 square footer for a 20 build. Couple of sales in the 50s. Here we got a fully remodeled 1925 built 4-bed, 1-bath. That's 1504 square feet. How long has this been active? Since March 3rd of 2021. So that's a possibility. I mean, an ARV of 200 is possible, but they're active at 200, but I'm not seeing anything yet that's showing me that any person is willing to pay that. So we've got these actives at like 235, 250, but like, where's the buyers? You feel me?
I feel you, man. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Yeah, there you go. So here we got a 235 active, but again, active, right? And where's the buyer? Where's my sold comp? Where's my evidence?
Evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Here we got a 19. Oh, there we go. But this is way larger. So we have some here. 260, but 500 square foot larger. So I'm going to say 200 is possible. I'm going to say 200 is possible just from that sale. Let's see if we can find any more. I feel like, a detective here. So many actives. Jeez. Like, you're going to be flooded in a zone of actives over here. It's like, what is happening in this part of Pennsylvania? There's a housing shortage everywhere else. And like, you can basically go live in Philly and you can buy a house, no problem.
Pretty much.
I'm just going to check Zillow because why not? What's the address again?
Oh man, I have to find it.
Here, maybe I can. Here, I got it.
Yeah, thank you.
See, I learned a hand function there with my dang it. Notice that?
You were just gassing yourself up. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 5737 Baltimore.
No, but see, I can flip from window to window now and like not have to close things. It's like, man. All right.
I love it.
Yeah. So here's the dealio, guys. God, what horrors live in this basement?
Oh, that looks really scary. Imagine that at night.
I don't want to imagine that at night. And at nighttime, bodies come out of here. And
I would be so scared.
They haunt the rest of the house.
No way.
So here is my opinion. Here's my opinion on this guy. Burn it down. Just kidding. I think it's worth about 200 grand fully remodeled. And if you want to pick this up at the right price, I'd be offering them like 45. I'd be offering them normally in PA, I'd be offering 50, but now I'm going to be offering them 30% of that. So at 210, say ARV, 30% of that. I mean, you don't want to be offering these guys any more than $75,000 for this house. They're $75,000 overpriced. No wonder nobody wants to buy this. They're out of their mind.
Wait, so that white part is one house?
Yeah, so these are like
that looks so small.
These are row houses. They did a lot of these in Philly and older cities. It's a row house.
They're like long.
Yeah, they're like attached. It's the top and the bottom here.
Wow.
It's this whole thing. You see my little hand here moving around? It's this whole thing.
Wow, so it's kind of like a long house.
Like a townhouse, like it's skinny and long. High, skinny, and long.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, called or also known as a row house.
A row house.
Yep.
Love it.
Cool. What's next?
He said, "Thanks, Jamil. 75K or lower will be my target."
Boom. There you go, Quran.
Alrighty.
What's next?
We can go to Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, check it out.
Okay, 1554. Ohio, 131. Wait.
Milford?
Yeah,
Got it.
that is very interesting address.
Yeah, so Batch thought it knew it, and now it doesn't. So I'm going to go to Zillow. Oh,
Wow, look at you, copy and paster.
I know. Can you give me
That's
the
quick.
I'm like, just learning here. 1554. One more time.
So sorry.
All good.
Okay, 1554 Ohio, 131 Milford. It's 1L. But there, you still got it.
Boom. All right, so we got a 3-bed, 1-bath. It is actually active. Been on the market 8 days in Cincinnati. Built in 56, single family. Let's see what it could be worth. Not a ton, not a ton. Just cute. Oh, that's a nice remodel right here. What was our size? Do you remember?
I'm sorry, I don't.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll figure it out.
You always do, Jamil.
1404. Okay. 1404. So this one is 1126. Maybe we're a little bigger than that. Ooh, it's 233 at 1200. Super remodel. Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
That's the richest man in Cincinnati. Just joking. What else? But that's the best comp I got. So with that said, I'm going to trend up a little bit above that for our extra square footage. I'm going to call this a 250 ARV, 250 ARV, which kind of tells me that you might have yourself a pretty decent deal here. Hold on. Let's not get super excited, but let's just look again. I mean, this is a potential deal for sure. Now, we're saying ARV is going to be like 250. I like to be at around, and this is a full gut remodel, I like to be at around 40% for that in Ohio. I think they're only 15,000 overpriced. If I'm you, I'd be offering them like 90 to 100, and that's a deal. That's a deal.
That's a deal.
How are we looking? Are we almost out of addresses?
We have a lot.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, we've only had about 50 viewers, but you guys are really sending a lot of addresses.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alrighty, we're gonna stay in Ohio.
Oh, Natalie asked, does Batch share any information on seller concessions? Sometimes things sell for 3% higher based on concessions towards closing costs. Unfortunately, Natalie, they don't. And the reason why concessions or credits will never show on tax record is because those turn out to be line items on a HUD. A line item on a HUD will never be reflected on a tax record, on the tax recordation. So unfortunately, I haven't seen concessions or credits ever reflected on the tax record or on batch leads. Also, if like say a wholesaler sells you a property and like they make like a $30,000 or $40,000 assignment fee, that's also a line item on the HUD, and it won't show on the tax record. So odd bit of information there, but that's how they roll. That's how they roll. Cool. Let's keep going.
Alrighty. Okay, 414 Darbyshire, Darbyshire Drive. Yes.
Darbyshire Drive. Come on over to my house on Darbyshire Drive.
I went to an elementary school, and this kid in my class was named Darby.
Mm.
Isn't that crazy how you can remember stuff like from when you were so young?
Yeah, and you're like, and it doesn't. You don't remember it until you're on some weird internet show. Just pops out of some hidden fold in your brain that you didn't realize existed.
Yeah, and like you can see the kid's face in your head.
Yeah.
Our brains are insane.
They are. Just a little while ago, I remember the first girl I ever had a crush on in elementary school. Her name was Melissa McGuffin.
Oh, my first crush, his name was Titus McCoy.
Cool names.
Yeah.
All right, back to Compin. So we got a 1974 built, 1760 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath house. This one is a single family sitting on a 13,700 square foot lot. It is masonry brick construction. It does have an attached garage, and it looks so cute. Look at that little elevation there. It's a cute house. Let's see what we got. Hey-oh, there's a 150 right there. Let's see what else we got. I'm not sure why this sold for 228 because it doesn't make any sense that it did. I'm going to exclude that from my numbers because it looks like an outlier. So what's this 170? 87 built, smaller too, but it is 10 years. It is a little bit newer, 15 years newer. But what's this 190 behind you? Nope. '87 again, much larger. I like that 150 so far. That's our best bet yet. I think that's it. I think 150 is the ARV. That's what she be.
Yep.
On we go.
726 East University Drive, Mesa, Arizona.
Hey, home sweet home.
Right here in the neighborhood.
In the hood. Active on the MLS since April 5th of 2021. Listed at $400,000. Batch thinks it's worth 187. What is happening here, guys? This one is a single story, concrete, sitting on a 7,600 square foot lot. They're selling this for $400,000. I don't think anything on University Drive in Mesa is worth like anywhere near that. But why? Why is that even happening?
Just why? Somebody's laughing and said, in Mesa.
In Mesa. Not in like the cool part of Mesa, which is like that big. This is in like what a mess Mesa. You know what I mean? Like Mesa, messy Mesa. Sorry guys, that wasn't super nice.
That's okay. It was just one moment. We can forgive you.
Okay.
The only thing I know that Mesa is good for is really good hot pot.
So is this a multifamily property? I think it is. That's why. This is a multifamily property. That's why it makes no sense.
Oh, he said, Victoria said, when Bryce and I pulled it, it shows as an apartment. He told me to reach out to you. Oh, Bryce from Batch?
Not sure.
I think that's what she's talking about. On the wholesale hotline pre-show?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. From Batch Driven. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see. Thanks.
Oh, she said yes.
Joking. Huh? It is a multifamily for sure.
So what does that mean? It's a duplex?
No, great opportunity for single family res or commercial medium density double lot. It was a west it was a duplex. It has one duplex and then some other structure on it. So it might be a duplex and a single unit. Multifamily development lot being sold with another lot.
She said they're willing to negotiate and the lot is big. It looks really big.
Yeah, it does.
That's like, yeah, really big.
So
I feel like that's a waste of space.
Yeah, it is. I mean, what's here right now, they're selling this as land, and it's with another lot. This is a little bit tricky. I think we have to get a little bit more detail as to like what could possibly be built there. I don't think it's big enough to put anything substantial or anything that like people want. I'll be honest with you. And also this little section of Mesa is trash. Like, it's like, look at this. It's a freaking junkyard over here.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm you, I personally don't think that this piece is probably worth any more than like 250 grand. I think these guys are out of their effing mind on this. So beyond that, I'm going to just look at this as though this was a duplex. And if this was a duplex, I'd be at about, and if it was, and a duplex in Mesa, which it is, it would be 250, 125 a door. So that's what I got to comp it as. I think these guys are thinking that they're sitting on a lottery ticket here, but there's not enough land to do anything. You don't have enough land to do any real density here. So I think this has to be bought as a duplex. And as a duplex, it's worth about 250. That's my thought.
Yep.
Dang. All right, let's keep going.
All righty. Okay. 5922 South.
Sorry. 5922.
5922 South Morrow, Morrow Avenue, Miami, Arizona. Miami, Arizona, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm learning so much today.
Miami, you should go check it out.
What? Are you serious?
No.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Here we got a 1932 built 624 square footer. Let's see. Don't have much more detail. Sitting on a 10,000 square foot lot. Batch thinks it's worth 77,000.
Where is Miami, Arizona?
It's like, I mean, I'd
go check it out and be out of work for a week, huh?
If you made it back.
Yeah.
If you made it back. If the hills didn't eat you.
Yeah. Over the dust and over the mountains.
One of those interesting spots where, you don't get a lot of appreciation in terms of value. But here we have a pending at 80. So I think that's about as good as you're going to get in terms of value here to show you where this thing could go. So if we said that the ARV on this is about 775, because that is smaller than our subject or larger than our subject. So it's 75. And in Miami, I'd want to be at about 40% of ARV. I wouldn't be offering them any more than like 30 grand on that thing, maybe even like 20. On we go.
All righty. Okay, 1105 East 9th Street, Dallas, Texas.
$1105 East 9th Street, Dallas, Texas. $1925 built, 1128 square foot, 3-bed, 1-bath. Sitting on a 5375 square foot lot. Single story. See what we can find. Batch thinks it's worth 95.
Wow, the hour went quick today.
Sure did. Sure did.
What are you guys doing for dinner?
Staying
in, going out?
We're gonna stay in. My life is super boring these days now.
No, your life is very hectic. But yes. I mean your days off, right?
Yeah. I
mean quotations off.
Exactly.
That's good to stay in.
It is. I'm doing my best to just keep it together here. I love that 151 comp here, so that's a good one. I'm gonna hang on to that.
You're doing great, Jamil.
Thanks. Thank you.
You really are.
That's awesome. I appreciate you saying that.
I mean it.
You're sweet. We got a 195, 2-bed, 1-bath, 1940. That's a little newer. So I'm not loving that, but But hey, that's a little better. What's this? Another 40 build. I feel like 40 and 25 are very similar build generations. So I'm not mad at those comps. What's this one built? This was 40 as well. So honestly, I think you can hit 185 on this house. I think you can hit 185. And even here, well, look at this. But that's from 2019 and it's 13. It's too large. So 185 ARV. That's my final answer on that property.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Victoria Page said, should I tell them 250 or should I tell them lower? Victoria, I tell them 250. I mean, they're listed at 400. The worst they can do is hang up on you.
That's not that bad.
Right? Family. Oh, what did we QN. Do we have one from QN?
Let me check.
Oh, there on Robert Street in Burnett, Texas. Let's just do that last one for QN.
Oh, okay.
Robert Street in Burnett, Texas.
Yep, I see it.
I think that might be Queeneth. I know Queeneth. She's awesome. Can you read that address to me?
Yeah, 405 Roberts Street in Burnett.
Got it. Batch thinks this one is worth $60,000. It's a 1950 built, 1636 square foot, 2-bed, 1-bath, sitting on a 9,600 square foot lot. But I really want to go to Angry Crab for chicken wings.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they got like crazy good chicken wings. A place called Angry Crab should not be selling some of the best chicken wings, but they do.
There is one on this side of town where I live, the West Valley, and it doesn't look like I want to eat there.
It's the kind of place where like every few hours or every like 20 minutes it's somebody's birthday and the entire restaurant becomes obnoxious.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yep.
Last night I got a falafel burger.
That sounds good.
It was actually really good. It was really good.
Well, awful. Did you feel awful after it?
I felt very full because I ate the whole thing. I couldn't stop. It was like one of those meals where you were full. Falafel, very full. But it was so good. So you just kept eating it.
Get it. I get it.
Yep.
1950, 1440. So we're north of 80. Let's keep looking here. What's this 115? Too big. See if I can get me a 98. What's this 98? Ooh, I'm north of 98. Let's see if I can get a 165. Nope, I can't. Let's see if I can get a 170. We got a 170. 156. Too big. 180. Close. And it's remodeled. 180. Let's call it 175 just to make up for the shortage in square footage. 175, final answer. Queeneth, 175. 175, final answer. Awesome. Did I miss Kimberly Blakely too? Okay, that's it. Last one for Kimberly Blakely, and then we'll let you go. Sorry.
Okay.
You guys know how to get to my heartstrings. You just put little cry faces in there, and that's it's like, aw.
You're killing me, man. I have to pee.
Oh no. Okay. Let's let Emily, you go. I'll do this last address. Just read me the address, and then you can go.
No. It's okay. I'll stay.
Okay, what's the address?
625
Yep.
South Decatur Avenue, and that's in Baltimore.
625 South Decatur Ave in Baltimore, Maryland. 1910 built, 1,008 square footer. This one is a 2-story row house, brick construction. It is on 816 square foot lot. I don't know how the property can be large. Oh, that's because it's 2-story. Boom. Bash thinks it's worth 265. Let's see what it beat. So Emily can go pee.
If you see me spinning in my chair, don't say anything.
The molars are floating. The molars are floating.
Doing the pee-pee dance. Yeah, exactly. Little kids are hilarious when they do that.
Oh, yeah. For sure. 19. Okay, so we got a 294 here. 294. What's this 374? Ooh. I mean, it looks like these can get super, super, super expensive. What's this 410? 410. So we could be about 390. What's this 390? 390 on the nose. On the nose. On the nose. 390 ARV. That's it. Kimberly, 390 ARV. 390 ARV.
She said, I'm being a baby. I was here first. Love it.
That's all good. That's all good. Happy to have gotten it for you, Kimberly. Thank you so much, Emily, for joining us and giving up part of your weekend for this. You're fantastic. Everybody, give your love to Emily. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. And in addition to that, leave us a comment. And beyond that, enjoy the rest of your magical weekend. We appreciate you. Take care.
Yes. And for next week, runmycomp.com.
Runmycomp.com. Runmycomp.com. www.runmycomp.com. Submit your addresses before the show, and that'll allow us to do more houses when we do this. Until next time.